in school, and I was fast. But working long hours and keeping up after 2 kids, that's moving. Especially when it comes to dinner. Putting a meal on the table that we all like is work.
And Hamburger Helper is there to give you a hand with the quick and easy meal everyone will enjoy every day.
The dinner table is where I learned how to be responsible. Shoot, how to hold a fork right. Teaching them right from wrong. That's my job.
She may not be a rock star anymore, but she's a star in their eyes.
Hamburger Helper. 1 pound, 1 pan.
All right, everyone. You like that little video about Hamburger Helper? That is one of the worst products on the shelf, and that's one of the reasons I chose that one. And to lose 20 pounds in 30 days, because we got to stop eating this crap that's in these supermarkets. And if you stop eating the crap, the weight comes off. The weight flies right off you. Easy, easy. It's incredible. So let's look at more lies and deception from the food companies. And it's amazing because when I'm in a lot of families' houses, I see this Hamburger Helper in families with children. And we feed our children this crap. And obviously our kids are overweight also. Our kids are overweight. So let's get into this. Let's look at this Hamburger Helper. Ingredients: enriched macaroni. Now, the word enriched is very interesting because it looks like, hey, I'm rich now. No. Enriched means that the wheat that has been processed loses basically all its nutrients. We basically know there's around 32 basic vitamins and minerals and nutrients. I said 32, 42 nutrients in wheat. So when they process it, there's nothing left. So they add something back in to make it seem like it's got something in it. It's all deception. They've got here niacin, that is a vitamin. Ferrous sulfate, that's iron, that's a mineral, obviously. Thiamine is a vitamin. Riboflavin is a vitamin. Folic acid is a vitamin. So we started out with 42. They add back 5. So we're missing 37 nutrients, basically. And we've got cornstarch, salt. That is not sea salt. We will talk about salts. And then they list enriched flour again. Now, I don't know why they did it twice. It's very interesting. Same stuff twice. Then we have their sugar. We know that is not organic brown sugar. That's bleached white sugar. Sugar should not be white. It should be brown. But they bleach it with bleach. It's the same bleach that you put in your laundry and you clean with. It's pretty nasty, huh? Maltodextrin. That's the first one I see there. We're very suspicious of this maltodextrin. We're thinking this maltodextrin is also glutamates, and those glutamates is the same substance that they put in the mice that make them overweight, that makes you overweight. Those people just ignore that. Maltodextrin's in a lot of products. Moving on, we've got their cheese. And they got tomato in there. And then there it is, monosodium glutamate. They don't even hide it. It's monosodium glutamate right there. That's that same product that they put in the mice that makes them overweight. And I talked to you about monosodium glutamate because that's what makes the food taste better. It also makes you overweight because they're messing around with your brain. And we'll talk about more about how they're manipulating your brain. Citric acid. Listen to a lady the other day. She's talking about citric acid possibility that could be a form of monosodium glutamate. It's funny how they listed back to back. Partially hydrogenated soybean oil. Wow. I'm not going to get too much into hydrogenated fats, what that is, but if you were to take a hydrogenated fat and put it on a sidewalk, the ants and the insects, no one would eat that because it's not food. An example of hydrogenated oil would be margarine. And we'll get into margarine because I always tell people I don't want them to eat margarine. On the diet, if you look on the program, which is on YouTube now, we talk about always get butter. Modified cornstarch, that's another one. I'm very, very suspicious of that. What does the word modified mean? So we suspect that that is another form of glutamates that they put in your foods that makes you overweight. Natural flavor. I mean, every time we look at a product, you're going to see natural flavor. What is natural flavor? How can all the products, 90% of the products in the store, have natural flavor? Soda, Pop-Tarts, cereals, they also have natural flavor. It can't be the same because it's a different tasting product. We suspect they're also adding in glutamates in there, but it's a secret. Paprika, which is paprika is smoked peppers. And there's the word spice. What is spice? What's the difference between a natural flavor and a spice? What spices are in there? They don't list the spices. When you're cooking food, you put different spices in your food. They're just saying spice. They can put anything they want in there and say whatever they want. Colors. You go to the store, hey honey, when you go to the store, make sure you get some yellow coloring for our food. You don't even want to know where these colors come from because they don't come from where you think they're coming from. We'll talk about that. Monoglycerides, form of fat. I'm suspicious. Whey, I'm suspicious. Gum, I'm suspicious. There's that yeast extract again. We talked about in the ranch dressing. Yeast extract. It is monosodium glutamate. That's what it is. And then we got preservative, soy flour. Why are they adding soy flour when you already have wheat flour? It's just cheaper. And then finally, egg. And trust me, we're going to talk more about eggs. Those are probably the worst eggs you can buy. So that's your hamburger helper. That's a big section in the stores. So as we go along, I'm going to ask you something. Like, why is this in our foods? Why are these poisons in our food? I'm pointing out something to you to help you. You see, we get hung up on our government. Our government, Democrat, Republican. You know, the Democrats and Republicans allow this. Our government allows this in our food. The food companies pay off the Democrats and the Republicans to put this in your food. When we say it again, the food companies pay off the Democrats and the Republicans to leave this in your food. Also known as Mr. Trump and Mr. Joe Biden and Obama, all of them. You remember Michelle Obama was talking about this program with the children moving and planting gardens at the White House. Great. Kids need to move more. They need to exercise. They need to get out. But you know, Michelle Obama ain't talking about this stuff. She wasn't allowed to talk about it. It's all bullshit. People overweight is big business. Diabetes is big business. Hypertension is big business. Wake up. I'm just trying to wake you up. So all you have to do is stay away from this stuff and your weight comes off. Melts off like butter. And if I put the program on YouTube, exactly what you need to do. $19. Unbelievable. Download it. Follow it. So we're going to keep listing products. I'm just going to take lots and lots of products. We're going to break them down until you understand what's going on. Because on the program, again, you don't eat this stuff. These people are liars. Like if somebody, and I mentioned this before, lied to you 100 times in a row, and you kept believing in their lies, is it shame on them or you? But it's actually shame on both of you. They're lying and you're accepting their lies. Why do you listen to people who don't like you? I'm showing you they don't like you. All right? So that's a lesson of the day. We're going to keep putting more and more products up here. So everyone, continue to enjoy your blessings. See you on the next video. I'm out.